Practicing gratitude daily is one of the simplest yet most profound ways to transform your mindset and find true happiness in life. In a world that often pushes us to focus on what we lack, what we need to achieve, or what others have, gratitude serves as a powerful tool to shift our perspective toward contentment and fulfillment. When we actively appreciate what we have, we train our minds to see the good in every situation, no matter how small. This practice does not mean ignoring life's challenges or pretending that everything is perfect, but rather choosing to acknowledge the positives that exist even amidst difficulties. Gratitude helps rewire the brain to focus on abundance rather than scarcity. When we constantly think about what is missing in our lives, we feel unfulfilled, anxious, and often envious of others. However, when we intentionally count our blessings, our mindset changes. Instead of seeing problems, we start seeing possibilities. Instead of feeling like we are never enough, we begin to recognize our own worth and the good that already exists around us. This shift in perspective makes a significant difference in our overall well-being. One of the key benefits of gratitude is its ability to improve mental health. Research has shown that people who regularly practice gratitude experience lower levels of stress, anxiety, and depression. When we express appreciation, whether through journaling, verbal affirmations, or silent reflection, we cultivate positive emotions that counteract negative thoughts. Gratitude helps us break free from the cycle of constant worry and dissatisfaction by reminding us that there is always something to be thankful for, even in difficult times. It serves as a powerful antidote to the negativity bias of the human brain, which naturally tends to focus on threats and problems. By consciously practicing gratitude, we train our minds to see the beauty in everyday life, leading to increased happiness and emotional resilience. Gratitude also strengthens relationships. When we express appreciation for the people in our lives, it deepens our connections and fosters mutual respect and love. A simple thank you to a friend, family member, or even a stranger can create a sense of warmth and positivity. Gratitude helps us focus on what we cherish in others rather than dwelling on their shortcomings. In romantic relationships, gratitude has been shown to increase satisfaction and intimacy. When partners actively appreciate each other's efforts, they build a strong foundation of trust and emotional connection. The same applies to friendships, workplace relationships, and social interactions. A person who frequently expresses gratitude tends to attract more kindness and goodwill from others, leading to a more fulfilling and harmonious social life. Another incredible aspect of gratitude is its impact on physical health. Studies have found that grateful individuals tend to have stronger immune systems, better sleep quality, and lower blood pressure. When we focus on the good in our lives, our stress levels decrease, and our bodies respond positively. Stress and negative emotions can weaken the immune system and contribute to various health problems. On the other hand, gratitude promotes relaxation and improves overall well-being. People who practice gratitude often experience better sleep because they go to bed with a peaceful mind rather than worrying about their problems. Additionally, gratitude has been linked to healthier lifestyle choices. When we feel good about our lives, we are more likely to engage in activities that support our well-being, such as exercise, eating nutritious foods, and taking care of our mental health. Practicing gratitude daily does not require grand gestures. Small, consistent actions can make a profound impact. One effective method is keeping a gratitude journal. Writing down a few things you are grateful for each day helps reinforce positive thinking. It could be something as simple as a beautiful sunset, a kind word from a friend, or the ability to enjoy a warm cup of coffee. Over time, this habit trains the brain to automatically notice and appreciate the good in life. Another powerful practice is expressing gratitude directly to others. Sending a heartfelt message, writing a thank you note, or simply saying "I appreciate you" can brighten someone's day and strengthen your bond with them. Mindfulness is another way to cultivate gratitude. Being fully present in the moment allows us to appreciate life's simple pleasures. When we eat, instead of rushing through a meal, we can take a moment to savor the flavors and be thankful for the nourishment. When we walk outside, we can notice the beauty of nature and feel grateful for the fresh air. Practicing mindfulness helps us recognize the abundance in our lives that we often take for granted. Gratitude is especially important during challenging times. It is easy to feel thankful when everything is going well, but the true power of gratitude is revealed when we practice it in the face of difficulties. Even in hardship, there are lessons to be learned, strength to be gained, and moments of kindness to appreciate. For example, if someone loses a job, instead of focusing solely on the loss, they can express gratitude for the skills they have developed, the support of loved ones, and the opportunities that may arise. Shifting focus from what went wrong to what can still be appreciated helps build resilience and optimism. One common misconception about gratitude is that it means settling for less or ignoring ambition. However, gratitude and ambition can coexist. Being grateful for what we have does not mean we stop striving for more, rather, it allows us to pursue goals from a place of abundance rather than lack. When we are grateful, we recognize our progress and celebrate small wins along the way, which keeps us motivated and prevents burnout. Gratitude fuels a positive outlook that makes it easier to stay persistent and optimistic in our pursuits. Overcoming negativity and self-doubt becomes easier with gratitude. Often, people get caught in a cycle of comparing themselves to others and feeling inadequate. Social media, societal expectations, and personal insecurities can make it seem like everyone else is doing better. Gratitude helps break this cycle by shifting focus back to one's own journey. Instead of comparing, we learn to appreciate our unique path and the progress we have made. Recognizing our own strengths and blessings fosters self-confidence and inner peace. Teaching gratitude to children can have lifelong benefits. When children learn to appreciate what they have, they grow up with a positive mindset and greater emotional intelligence. Encouraging them to say thank you, write gratitude letters, or reflect on their blessings helps instill a habit of appreciation. Gratitude in children leads to increased empathy, kindness, and a more optimistic approach to life. Incorporating gratitude into daily life requires consistency. It is easy to practice gratitude once in a while, but the real benefits come from making it a habit. Setting aside a few minutes each day to reflect on things to be thankful for can create lasting changes in mindset and happiness levels. Some people find it helpful to set gratitude reminders, whether through daily affirmations, meditation, or simply making it a routine to express appreciation before bed. The more we practice gratitude, the more natural it becomes. Over time, it shifts our perspective, making us more optimistic, resilient, and content. Life will always have ups and downs, but gratitude allows us to navigate challenges with a positive attitude. It reminds us that even in the darkest times, there is light to be found. By choosing gratitude, we choose happiness, inner peace, and a fulfilling life. Living in the present is one of the most powerful ways to cultivate happiness, inner peace, and fulfillment in life. Yet, many people find it challenging because their minds are either stuck in the past, replaying regrets and mistakes, or racing toward the future, worrying about what might happen. The human mind naturally tends to dwell on things that have already happened or anticipate what is yet to come, often at the expense of fully experiencing the present moment. However, true joy and contentment can only be found in the now. When we learn to embrace the present, we free ourselves from unnecessary stress, anxiety, and distractions that prevent us from truly living. One of the biggest obstacles to living in the present is overthinking the past. Many people replay past experiences, analyzing what went wrong, what they could have done differently, or regretting missed opportunities. While reflecting on the past can be valuable for learning and growth, dwelling on it excessively only creates unnecessary suffering. The past cannot be changed, and holding on to it prevents us from appreciating the beauty of the present. Instead of letting past mistakes define us, we can choose to see them as lessons that have shaped us into who we are today. Every experience, whether good or bad, contributes to personal growth. By accepting the past and letting go of regret, we allow ourselves to move forward with clarity and a sense of peace. On the other hand, worrying about the future is another common struggle that keeps people from fully living in the moment. The mind constantly jumps ahead, creating scenarios of what could go wrong or what needs to be done. While planning for the future is important, excessive worrying about things that have not yet happened leads to stress and anxiety. The truth is, the future is unpredictable, and no amount of worrying can control its outcome. Instead of getting caught up in fear and uncertainty, we can focus on what we can control, our actions in the present. By putting our energy into what we can do right now, we set ourselves up for a better future without allowing anxiety to consume us. Embracing the present means fully engaging with whatever we are doing at any given moment. It means being aware of our surroundings, appreciating the little things, and finding joy in simple experiences. Whether it's savoring a meal, enjoying a walk in nature, or having a heartfelt conversation with a loved one, being fully present enhances the quality of our lives. Too often, people go through their days on autopilot, distracted by their thoughts, phones, or worries. As a result, they miss out on meaningful moments that could bring them happiness and fulfillment. By practicing mindfulness, we train our minds to focus on the here and now, making each experience richer and more rewarding. One of the most effective ways to cultivate present moment awareness is through mindfulness meditation. Mindfulness is the practice of bringing our attention to the present moment without judgment. It involves observing our thoughts, feelings, and surroundings without trying to change or resist them. When we practice mindfulness, we develop the ability to detach from distractions and immerse ourselves fully in the present experience. Simple mindfulness exercises, such as focusing on the breath, paying attention to sensations in the body, or engaging in mindful walking, can help train the mind to stay anchored in the present. Over time, mindfulness becomes a way of life, allowing us to approach each moment with a sense of calm and awareness. Another way to live in the present is to cultivate gratitude. When we appreciate what we have in the moment, we naturally shift our focus away from past regrets and future worries. Gratitude helps us recognize the blessings in our lives, no matter how small. Instead of constantly striving for more or waiting for the perfect moment to be happy, we learn to find joy in what is already here. The simple act of acknowledging what we are grateful for, whether it's good health, supportive relationships, or a beautiful day, grounds us in the present and enhances our overall well-being. Letting go of control is also essential for living in the present. Many people resist the present moment because they want things to go a certain way. They try to control outcomes, people, and situations, leading to frustration and disappointment when things don't go as planned. The reality is, life is unpredictable, and not everything is within our control. Learning to accept uncertainty and trust the process of life allows us to flow with the present rather than resist it. When we stop trying to control everything, we experience greater freedom and peace. Living in the present also means being fully engaged in our relationships. When we are with others, it's easy to get distracted by our thoughts, phones, or worries. However, true connection happens when we give our full attention to the people around us. Active listening, making eye contact, and being emotionally present in conversations strengthen relationships and create deeper connections. When we are fully present with others, we show them that they matter, and this enhances the quality of our interactions. Enjoying the present does not mean ignoring responsibilities or avoiding planning for the future. It simply means approaching life with a balanced mindset, learning from the past without being stuck in it, preparing for the future without obsessing over it, and fully immersing ourselves in the present moment. Life is happening now, and if we spend too much time elsewhere in our minds, we risk missing the beauty and opportunities that exist in front of us. Ultimately, living in the present is a choice. It requires practice, awareness, and a willingness to let go of the distractions that pull us away from the now. By making a conscious effort to embrace each moment, we create a life that is more meaningful, joyful, and fulfilling. The present is where life happens, it is where true happiness resides. Surrounding yourself with positivity is one of the most effective ways to cultivate happiness, motivation, and a fulfilling life. The environment we immerse ourselves in, the people we spend time with, and the activities we engage in all have a profound impact on our thoughts, emotions, and overall well-being. When we choose to be around uplifting individuals, participate in activities that bring us joy, and limit exposure to negativity, we create a life that is more optimistic, peaceful, and inspiring. The people we surround ourselves with play a crucial role in shaping our mindset and energy. If we spend time with those who constantly complain, criticize, or bring negativity into conversations, their energy can drain us and affect our own outlook on life. On the other hand, when we are around people who uplift, encourage, and support us, we feel more inspired, motivated, and capable of achieving our goals. Positive relationships foster a sense of belonging and security, making life's challenges easier to navigate. This is why it's important to evaluate our social circle and prioritize spending time with those who bring out the best in us. Genuine friendships, where mutual support and encouragement exist, help us grow into better versions of ourselves. One way to cultivate a positive social environment is by surrounding ourselves with individuals who have a growth mindset. These are people who believe in continuous learning, self-improvement, and overcoming obstacles rather than dwelling on problems. Being around such individuals helps us adopt a similar attitude, encouraging us to see challenges as opportunities rather than setbacks. Whether it's friends, mentors, or colleagues, having people in our lives who radiate positivity helps us stay motivated and resilient. Engaging in activities that bring joy is another essential aspect of creating a positive environment. Life can become overwhelming with responsibilities, stress, and routine, but taking the time to do things that bring happiness can significantly improve our emotional well-being. Activities such as pursuing hobbies, exercising, spending time in nature, practicing mindfulness, or engaging in creative pursuits bring a sense of fulfillment and refresh our minds. When we make time for things that genuinely make us happy, we cultivate a sense of inner peace and contentment. Limiting negativity in our environment is equally important. Negativity can come from many sources: negative news, toxic relationships, self-doubt, or even social media. Constant exposure to negativity can drain our energy, increase stress, and make us feel overwhelmed. Being mindful of what we consume and whom we interact with allows us to filter out negativity and focus on things that uplift and inspire us. While it's impossible to avoid negativity entirely, setting boundaries and consciously choosing what we allow into our lives can make a significant difference. Social media, for example, can be both a source of inspiration and a cause of anxiety or comparison. Following positive, uplifting content rather than engaging with negativity can help maintain a healthy mindset. Muting or unfollowing accounts that bring unnecessary stress or self-doubt allows us to create a digital environment that fosters positivity and motivation. Similarly, limiting exposure to negative news or gossip can reduce unnecessary worry and mental exhaustion. Practicing gratitude also plays a key role in maintaining a positive mindset. When we focus on what we are grateful for, we naturally shift our attention away from negativity and towards appreciation. Gratitude helps us see the good in our lives, reinforcing a positive outlook. Keeping a gratitude journal, where we write down things we appreciate each day, can be a powerful tool in reinforcing positivity. The more we focus on the good, the more we attract positive experiences. It is also essential to cultivate positive self-talk. Often, the biggest source of negativity comes from within our own thoughts and beliefs about ourselves. If we constantly criticize ourselves, doubt our abilities, or focus on our shortcomings, we create an environment of negativity within our minds. Practicing self-compassion, affirmations, and focusing on our strengths rather than our weaknesses helps us build confidence and a positive self-image. Speaking to ourselves with kindness and encouragement can be transformative in shaping our outlook on life. Another way to surround ourselves with positivity is to engage in acts of kindness and compassion. Being kind to others, offering support, and spreading positivity create a ripple effect that not only benefits those around us but also uplifts our own spirits. When we contribute to the happiness of others, we feel a deeper sense of purpose and fulfillment. Simple acts, such as offering words of encouragement, expressing appreciation, or helping someone in need, create an environment of positivity and warmth. Setting healthy boundaries is also an important aspect of maintaining a positive environment. Sometimes, we encounter people or situations that drain our energy or bring unnecessary stress. Learning to say no, distancing ourselves from toxic relationships, and prioritizing our well-being over pleasing others allow us to protect our peace. It's okay to let go of relationships that no longer serve us and instead invest in connections that align with our values and happiness. Positivity does not mean ignoring life's challenges or pretending that everything is perfect. It simply means choosing to focus on the good, cultivating resilience, and surrounding ourselves with elements that uplift rather than bring us down. Embracing growth and challenges is a fundamental part of living a fulfilling and meaningful life. While many people strive for comfort and stability, true personal development occurs when we step outside our comfort zones and face difficulties with resilience and an open mind. Life is unpredictable, and challenges are inevitable, but how we respond to them determines our growth, strength, and overall happiness. Instead of fearing obstacles, we should see them as opportunities to learn, evolve, and become better versions of ourselves. One of the biggest barriers to embracing challenges is the fear of failure. Many people avoid taking risks or trying new things because they are afraid of making mistakes or not succeeding. However, failure is not the opposite of success, it is a stepping stone toward it. Every mistake we make teaches us something valuable, whether it is about our abilities, strategies, or perspectives. The most successful individuals in history have encountered numerous failures before achieving greatness. The key is to view failure as a lesson rather than a defeat. When we shift our mindset and see setbacks as part of the learning process, we develop resilience and confidence in our ability to overcome difficulties. Change is another aspect of life that many people struggle with. It can be uncomfortable and uncertain, often bringing fear and anxiety. However, change is essential for growth. When we resist change, we limit our potential and miss out on opportunities for improvement. Accepting change with an open heart allows us to adapt, discover new possibilities, and build the strength to navigate life's transitions. Instead of seeing change as something to be feared, we can choose to embrace it as a natural and necessary part of personal evolution. Whether it's a career shift, a new relationship, or a personal transformation, change often leads to experiences that help us grow in ways we never expected. Challenges also help us develop resilience. Life will always have hardships, loss, setbacks, disappointments, but resilience allows us to rise above them rather than be defeated by them. Resilience is not about avoiding pain or difficulty, it is about facing struggles with a determined and hopeful mindset. Developing resilience means learning to adapt, stay strong in difficult situations, and keep moving forward despite obstacles. This inner strength grows every time we overcome a challenge, making us more capable of handling future difficulties. One way to embrace challenges is by adopting a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that our abilities, intelligence, and talents can be developed through effort, learning, and perseverance. People with a fixed mindset believe their abilities are static and unchangeable, which often leads to fear of failure and avoidance of challenges. In contrast, those with a growth mindset see challenges as opportunities to improve and expand their skills. They understand that effort and persistence are key to success and that setbacks are not a reflection of their worth but rather a necessary part of progress. Developing a growth mindset requires changing the way we talk to ourselves. Instead of saying, "I can't do this," we can reframe our thinking to, "I can't do this yet, but I can learn." Instead of seeing failure as an endpoint, we can view it as a lesson. Instead of avoiding difficulties, we can welcome them as opportunities to grow stronger. The way we think about challenges shapes our approach to them, and a positive, growth-oriented mindset helps us navigate life with confidence and optimism. Self-reflection is another crucial tool for embracing challenges and personal growth. When faced with difficulties, taking the time to reflect on our experiences helps us gain valuable insights about ourselves. What did we learn from this situation? How can we improve? What strengths did we discover? By asking these questions, we turn challenges into lessons and use them to become wiser and more capable individuals. Self-awareness allows us to recognize patterns in our behavior, identify areas for improvement, and develop a deeper understanding of our emotions and reactions. Stepping out of our comfort zones is essential for personal growth. Comfort zones feel safe and familiar, but they also limit our potential. Growth happens when we push ourselves beyond what we already know and challenge ourselves to try new experiences, take risks, and embrace uncertainty. Whether it's learning a new skill, pursuing a passion, or facing a fear, stepping outside our comfort zone expands our abilities and helps us discover what we are truly capable of. The more we push our limits, the more confidence we build in ourselves. Another important aspect of embracing growth is maintaining a sense of curiosity and lifelong learning. When we approach life with curiosity, we see every experience, good or bad, as an opportunity to gain knowledge and wisdom. Staying open to new ideas, perspectives, and experiences keeps us adaptable and mentally sharp. Reading, exploring different cultures, engaging in meaningful conversations, and seeking out challenges all contribute to a richer and more fulfilling life. Growth is not just about overcoming difficulties, it is about continuously evolving and expanding our understanding of the world and ourselves. Support from others also plays a vital role in embracing growth and challenges. Seeking guidance from mentors, learning from those who have faced similar struggles, and surrounding ourselves with supportive individuals can provide the encouragement and motivation needed to push through tough times. No one grows alone, and having a strong support system makes the journey more manageable. Talking to people who inspire us, sharing our struggles, and learning from their experiences can give us the strength to keep moving forward. At the core of embracing challenges and growth is self-belief. When we trust in our ability to learn, adapt, and persevere, we become unstoppable. Life will always present obstacles, but when we approach them with confidence and an open heart, we turn difficulties into stepping stones toward a stronger, wiser, and more resilient self. Growth is a continuous journey, and every challenge we overcome adds to our strength, wisdom, and character. Instead of fearing struggles, we should welcome them as opportunities to shape us into the best version of ourselves. Prioritizing self-care and passion is essential for living a fulfilling, balanced, and meaningful life. In the fast-paced world we live in, people often neglect their well-being in pursuit of success, responsibilities, or the expectations of others. However, taking care of oneself, both physically and mentally, is not a luxury but a necessity. When we prioritize self-care, we nurture our bodies, minds, and souls, enabling us to live with more energy, purpose, and joy. At the same time, pursuing our passions keeps our spirit alive, giving us a sense of excitement and motivation. True happiness comes from a combination of good health, emotional well-being, and engaging in activities that bring meaning and joy. Physical self-care is the foundation of overall well-being. Our bodies are the vehicles that carry us through life, and taking care of them ensures that we have the energy and vitality to pursue our dreams. Eating nutritious food, staying hydrated, exercising regularly, and getting enough sleep are fundamental aspects of maintaining physical health. When we fuel our bodies with wholesome foods and engage in physical activity, we improve not only our physical strength but also our mental clarity and emotional stability. Exercise, in particular, releases endorphins, which help reduce stress, boost mood, and increase overall well-being. Even simple activities like walking, stretching, or practicing yoga can make a significant difference in how we feel every day. Equally important is mental and emotional self-care. In a world filled with stress, distractions, and societal pressures, it is crucial to take time for inner peace and mental clarity. One of the most effective ways to care for our minds is through mindfulness and relaxation techniques. Meditation, deep breathing exercises, journaling, or simply taking a break from technology can help reduce anxiety and bring a sense of calm. Managing stress is essential because chronic stress not only affects mental health but also has negative consequences on physical health, such as weakened immunity, fatigue, and heart problems. By practicing self-care habits that promote relaxation, we create a strong foundation for a balanced and fulfilling life. Alongside self-care, pursuing passion is vital for a meaningful existence. Passion is what ignites our enthusiasm, fuels our motivation, and makes life exciting. It gives us a reason to wake up in the morning with joy and purpose. Unfortunately, many people set aside their passions due to practical concerns, fear of failure, or the belief that their responsibilities take precedence. However, neglecting what brings us joy can lead to a life that feels empty and unfulfilled. Pursuing passion does not always mean making drastic life changes. It can be as simple as dedicating time each day to a hobby, a creative endeavor, or an activity that brings happiness. Whether it is painting, writing, playing music, gardening, or traveling, engaging in activities that spark joy helps us reconnect with our true selves. Many people struggle to identify their passions because they have been conditioned to prioritize external achievements over personal fulfillment. Exploring different activities, trying new things, and reflecting on what truly brings happiness can help uncover what makes the soul come alive. Passion often lies in the things that make time fly, fill us with excitement, and make us forget about stress. It is important to remember that passion is not about being the best at something but about finding joy and fulfillment in the process. Balancing passion with daily responsibilities is also crucial. While work and obligations are necessary parts of life, they should not completely overshadow the things that bring joy. Finding ways to integrate passion into daily routines, even in small doses, helps maintain a sense of fulfillment. This could mean setting aside time each weekend to engage in a hobby, waking up earlier to work on a personal project, or finding a career that aligns with personal interests. Passion fuels creativity, motivation, and overall happiness, making life more enjoyable and meaningful. Another key aspect of self-care and passion is self-acceptance. Many people struggle with self-doubt, comparison, and the pressure to meet societal standards. However, true happiness comes from embracing oneself fully, flaws, strengths, and all. When we practice self-love and self-compassion, we free ourselves from the burden of perfectionism and unrealistic expectations. Accepting oneself does not mean ignoring areas for improvement but rather appreciating who we are while striving to grow. Confidence and inner peace come from knowing that we are enough just as we are, regardless of external validation. Surrounding oneself with positivity also plays a significant role in self-care and passion. Being around uplifting and supportive people encourages personal growth and motivation. The energy we absorb from those around us influences our mindset and actions. Spending time with people who inspire, encourage, and support us helps create an environment where self-care and passion thrive. Likewise, minimizing exposure to negativity. Whether from toxic relationships, negative self-talk, or discouraging influences, allows for a healthier and more fulfilling life. Ultimately, prioritizing self-care and passion is about living with intention. It is about making conscious choices that nurture well-being and happiness. When we take care of our bodies, minds, and emotions, we create a strong foundation for a joyful and balanced life. When we pursue our passions, we ignite our inner spark and add excitement and purpose to each day. Life is not just about surviving, it is about thriving, growing, and embracing the things that bring true fulfillment. By making self-care and passion a priority, we cultivate a life that is rich, meaningful, and deeply satisfying.